My dear friends, hello, it's me, Ksenia, and today we continue talking about noun, but a new grammar category for today. And we're gonna speak about singular and plural forms of the noun. So if you are interested in this topic, let's start. Dear friends, before we deeply go to this topic, I'd like to talk with you about singular and plural categories in general. What is it? So, singular and plural forms of the noun are the same as they are in English. So, dear friends, if we talk about singular form, it means that noun is in amount of one. So there is only one of something. Like we say in English, a cat. It means that it is one cat, right? In Russian, kot means that it's only one cat there. Dear friends, the plural form shows us that noun is in amount more than one. It's the same as in English as in Russian. So when we say cats in English, it means that there are more than one cat, right? If we say коты in Russian, it means that there are more than one cat. The same situation. What for do we need to know the category of the singular and plural forms? Dear friends, we should know this category because when we will talk about cases, you should know that we change cases as in singular forms of the verb of the noun as in plural forms. So there are a lot of cases which we will need to learn. Also, when we use, for example, adjectives, you already know that adjective always depend on noun. That's why if it is singular form of the noun, the adjective also will be in singular form. If it is plural form of the noun, the adjective also will be in plural. And also numerals and pronouns also will be dependent on the noun. That's why we should truly understand what is singular form, what is plural, and which words have which form. Dear friends, and today we're gonna speak about the plural and singular forms, and actually, in my point of view, the information will be a bit similar with English. So, dear friends, we can say that in Russian language there are three different types of nouns which has singular or plural or singular and plural forms. So the first type which we're gonna speak about is the type when noun has both categories, as singular as plural. As it is, for example, in English, the same will be in Russian. Most of the nouns has two forms, singular and plural. As we already mentioned, cat, cats in Russian, кот, коты. For example, table, tables, stол, столы, and many other things. That's why let's talk about another types when there is only one form, plural or singular, because there are less words and it's easier for us to talk about them, and then we will understand that other words will be in both forms, as singular as plural. Dear friends, always singular nouns will be connected with substances. And first category will be liquids. So if it is a liquid, usually in Russian it's a noun which has only singular form. As for example, it will be words like milk, молоко, water, вода, oil, масло. You see, in English the situation is quite the same. Liquids also usually has only singular form. Another type of substances will be granular material. And here you are the examples. It will be sugar, сахар, rice, рис, sand, песок, honey, мед. You see, it's a granular materials and they also have only singular form in Russian. Quite the same with English. A little tip for you how better to understand is it as substances or not. Usually when we buy, for example, these substances, you can't really buy them in an amount. You can't say, give it to me three rices. It won't be correct, right? You will say a kilo, for example, of rice, or give me please a cup of rice. So our substances always will be in weight, kilograms, grams, or in capacity. For example, a liter of the milk or a cup of milk. Dear friends, another type of words which has only singular form, it will be abstractive nouns. How to understand it? Abstractive. So, this is nouns which have no physical plane. We can't see them, we can't touch them, we can't hear them, we can't smell them, we can't feel them. They are something actually unreal. They are not real objects, but there are such words in language. And I will give you some examples for you so you could understand me better. Dear friends, first example is the word love. In Russian, любовь. This word will be always singular. Because of this rule, it's abstractive noun. We can't really see the love. We can't really hear the love. We just know that this definition exists in the world, but it's not a real object. That's why it's abstractive noun. Some more examples. Time, время in Russian. So we can't really see time, feel time, but there is such definition. Another word, happiness, радость. Also, it's not a real object. Dear friends, with always singular words, if we have adjective with them, our adjective should be in singular. If we have pronoun, it should be singular. And about numerals, as this word's always singular, we can't really use with them numerals. Dear friends, right now we're gonna speak about plural forms. And there will be a bit harder. So if we could say logically all the always singular forms, it's a bit harder logically to say all the always plural forms. But still there are some specific types. And the first nouns which we're gonna speak about, which are always plural, it will be objects which contain two similar parts in one object. What I'm talking about? It will be word glasses, eyeglasses in English, in Russian очки. So you know that this word is in English always plural, and the same situation will be in Russian. Why it's so? Because you do understand glasses, they contain two similar parts, right? And that's why it's always plural. The next words will be jeans, pants, even underpants. All these words in English are plural, and the same situation will be in Russian. So, pants, брюки, underpants, трусы, jeans, джинсы. You see, they both have two parts, and that's why they are always plural. Dear friends, when we use these words in language, situation will be a bit different as it was with singular. So if we, for example, use adjective with such type of nouns, our adjective always should be in plural. This is logical, this we know. If we use pronoun, it also should be plural. It's logical, we do understand it. But when we use numerals with them, firstly, we can't really use numerals, and we can say, for example, 1 jeans, одни джинсы, or 5 jeans, 5 джинсов. We can really say so. So we can use numerals, and we can use even word one of these always plural nouns, because they can be in amount of one. Previous always singular forms can't be in amount at all, because in one situation they just can't be in amount, they are in a weight or a capacity, or they are just something unreal, so also it can't be in amount. In this situation we are talking about real objects. That's why they can be in amount, right? Dear friends, but right now I will give you a short list of words which I would recommend you to learn. You know, I don't like this type of education when you just learn something, but sometimes it's important also to learn. So, a short list of the always plural words which you better do remember, because you will, I guess, use them a lot, and you should know that they are always plural. Dear friends, I'd like to say it's not a full list. There are more always plural words, but if you will know this for beginning, it will be enough for you. So, dear friends, such words as pasta, макароны, perfume, духи, money, деньги, and holidays, каникулы. These words are always plural, and try to remember them. If it is a bit trouble for you to remember the words, because you know it's hard to remember words if they are not put together in your mind, if it's not logic how they connected. If you want to remember better the words, I can give you a small tip. Try to use this word and make a sentence. It will be good if it will be fun sentence or emotional sentence using all these words. For example, on holidays, if I have some money, I will buy pasta and perfume to feel as a Parisian. Dear friends, such examples are always better to remember. So if you are interested in, try this tip. Try to make your own fun sentence to remember the words. Dear friends, and about these 4 words, We can use adjective for them and they will be always in plural. We can use pronouns and it will be always plural. About the numerals, actually numeral we can use only with word духи. We can also say one perfume, two perfumes, right? In Russian it will be одни духи, двое духов, пять духов, 10 духов, 10 perfumes, 5 perfumes, 2 perfumes. So, with another words, 3 words, we can't really use numerals because pasta and money, it's a bit similar with substances. That's why we can't really use numerals with them. And about holidays, it's closer to the abstract nouns. But do remember that these words are not singular, as it was with examples. They are plural. So do remember these words. Dear friends, we've been talking about nouns which has two forms, singular and plural, and as you could already understand, these words are connected with real objects because unreal objects, as we already saw, are usually always singular or always plural. Another type of the nouns which we talk about, it was nouns which has or singular or plural forms. But now the third type will be the nouns which has only one form, but it can be used as in singular as in plural. So let's talk about such type of words. So dear friends, again a short list of words which is better remember because these words has only one form and this form will be used as in singular, as in plural. Dear friends, and when we will make different cases of this word, it also always will be only one form for all the cases. So dear friends, those words are unchangeable. They are always only in one form. I give you the list. Word пальто, coat in English. Пальто. We can say one coat, одно пальто. 5 coats, 5 пальто. And you see, the form as in singular, as in plural will be the same. Or for example, I'd like to say, I don't have a coat. If we use negative forms, the noun usually is in genitive case. So for example, I will say, I don't have a cat. I would say, у меня нет кота. Ending will be a. But I will say, I don't have a coat. It will be, у меня нет пальто. You see, пальто is this form we use for all the situation in both singular and plural forms and in all cases. So these words are unchangeable. Another word from the list will be the word cafe, cafe. It can be singular, it can be plural. Another word, coffee, 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 coffee. And the last word for you will be metro, underground, metro. So actually there are some more words which are unchangeable, but it will be enough for you right now to learn only these 4. And again, try to make a sentences like, I will put on my new coat. I will go to the underground, to go to the cafe, where I will drink a hot coffee. Я надену пальто, спущусь в метро, чтобы доехать до кафе, где я выпью горячий кофе. Dear friends, try to make the sentences. it really helps. And now once again, how to use these words. As you already understand, we can use numerals with them. About adjectives, how to use adjective with them. If we use this word in meaning of singular, the adjective should be singular. If we use this word in meaning of plural form, the adjective should be plural. For example, you do have a beautiful coat. У тебя красивое пальто. Oje shows us that it is neutral and singular form of the adjective. Or for example, there are a lot of beautiful coats at the market. На базаре много красивых пальто. And we have there ending ых, which shows us that it is plural form. So you see, we can use adjectives of the different forms, as singular as plural. And the same will be with pronouns. We can say, it is beautiful, about coat, about a coat. Оно красивое. Or we can say, they are beautiful. Они красивые, about coats. Dear friends, about these 4 words, 3 of them are neutral and only one is masculine. The masculine is word кофе. Кофе, it is he. So we say, for example, black coffee, it will be черный кофе. We shows that it is singular and masculine. You do remember, oje, красивое пальто. Oje ending means that it is singular and neutral, but means that it is singular but masculine. Dear friends, again, you don't need to learn the ending of the adjectives. It will be later, but right now try to understand that these 4 words are unchangeable. Dear friends, and there are some more words which are unchangeable. And those words, those type of words, we already know. You do remember when we talk about gender, and I told you about the exception, there was such words which we used to appeal to the women. Those words was like Miss, Mrs., Madam, and so on. So dear friends, these words which wasn't born in Russia, they came to us from the England. We use these words, but you see, they are a little bit different in our language. They have unusual last letters in the end. You see, they have hard consonants, but you know they are feminine. And also they are unchangeable. So if we want to say in plural, we use this form. And if we want to say in singular, the form will be the same. Always the same. And also it will be the same if we change the word in different cases. So you should remember that these words also unchangeable. So dear friends, maybe you also are interested in how to make from the words which can be in both forms, how to make from the singular a plural form. Dear friends, it's a good question, but actually right now for you it will be a bit hard, and I guess that information that was given today are already enough for you. You need to understand this information right now. We will really talk about how to make a plural form from the singular. We will talk about this, but a bit later. Right now, let's understand this information. But after some time, we will talk about everything that we should know about now. For today, I'd like to say Thank you, my dear friends, for the attention. If you have still some questions, please ask. And we will see each other very soon for practice about singular and plural forms. Don't miss me. I love you. See you soon so I could really Russian you. Bye bye, lovely viewer. Bye bye.